You have a deadline tomorrow. You know exactly what you need to do. And yet you are cleaning your kitchen, scrolling your phone, doing literally anything else. You tell yourself, I am lazy. You tell yourself, something is wrong with me. But what if that story is completely wrong? What if procrastination is not a character flaw at all? What if your brain is doing exactly what it evolved to do? Humans have been putting things off for a long time. Ancient Egyptian texts warned against it. Greek philosophers called it akrasia, acting against your own better judgment. The Roman consul Cicero called it hateful in the conduct of affairs. But here is what all of them got wrong. They assumed procrastination was about time. It is not. Psychologist Piers Steele at the University of Calgary spent over 10 years studying procrastination. He analyzed over 800 studies. His conclusion was clear. Procrastination is not a time management problem. It is an emotion management problem. You do not avoid tasks because you are bad at planning. You avoid tasks because they make you feel something uncomfortable, anxiety, self-doubt, fear of failure, boredom. And your brain's job, its number one job, is to protect you from discomfort. Psychologist Timothy Pitchell at Carleton University put it even more directly. Procrastination is giving in to feel good now. When you switch from a stressful task to watching a video, your brain gets a small relief. Tension drops. The uncomfortable feeling fades. Your brain registers this as good move, and it pushes you to do it again. This is not weakness. This is a reward circuit doing exactly what it was built to do. Now imagine your ancestor on the savannah. There is a dangerous predator somewhere in the forest. Your ancestor knows they should explore and find it. But the threat is vague, uncertain, possibly overwhelming. So they stay near the fire. They do smaller, manageable tasks. They gather berries. They clean their tools. They talk to the group. That is not laziness. That is intelligent threat avoidance. That brain kept your ancestor alive. You inherited that brain. The threat today is not a predator. It is your inbox, your blank document, your unfinished project. But your brain treats the emotional discomfort the same way. It says not yet. Stay safe. Do something manageable first. But here is the counterintuitive part. The avoidance does not remove the threat. It makes it worse. Psychologist Fuskia Sirwa at the University of Sheffield found something important. Procrastination is not just about the present moment. It is a pattern of stealing comfort from your future self. Every time you avoid a task today, you are sending the stress forward in time. Your future self will carry it, and your future self will feel worse, more anxious, more overwhelmed, because the deadline is now closer. This is why procrastination creates a cycle. Avoidance creates guilt. Guilt creates more anxiety. More anxiety makes the task feel even more threatening, which makes you want to avoid it more. You are not lazy. You are caught in a loop that your own brain created to protect you. So what actually helps? Research points to one key insight. The goal is not to eliminate the discomfort. The goal is to reduce how threatening the task feels before you start. Pitchell calls this implementation intentions. Tiny specific plans. Not I will work on the reports, but I will open the document at 9 a.m. and write one sentence. One sentence. Not because one sentence is impressive, but because starting reduces the threat signal in your brain. The moment you begin, the anxiety drops. This is what psychologists call the Zeigarnik Effect. Unfinished tasks create mental tension, starting. even partially, releases it. Think about that task you have been avoiding, the one that has been sitting in the back of your mind, the one that shows up every time you try to relax. Your brain labeled it as a threat. It has been protecting you from it, but the avoidance is costing more than the task would. You are not broken. You are human, and now you understand the loop. Because the moment you stop blaming yourself for laziness and start asking, what emotion am I avoiding right now? Everything changes. The task did not get smaller, but you stopped running from it. And that is how your ancestors survived. Not by being fearless, by moving toward the fire anyway.